Hello, my name's Nick, and this is the final project for the Marketing Analytics and Insight assignment for Ellie Sporting's Good and analysing their data. So anyway, for the data and analysis summary, we had a look at some points here, and since the inception of paid use, they've done really well with increasing conversions, which has resulted in higher sales, and so that's their highest result in getting the revenue, and the customers are responding to these paid search campaigns. But more insight is required in the customer journey. Maybe the marketing campaigns need to be further scrutinised to get a better bang for the ad spend, because the conversion rate's quite low. It's only 1.58, where the industry average is probably around 2 to 3%. So we've got to look more into why, what hurdles there might be to make a better conversion rate. And with the organic search, that's almost the same as the paid search. So it kind of makes you question whether the paid search is being fully utilised, where we can get a better return on investment. So it's always good to have a balance between organic search and paid search. And the referrals from Facebook has dropped off, but the more revenue has been generated, so that's quite interesting. So we've got to obviously look at why the referrals are dropping off, but why a better conversion has been made with the paid ads. And with the e-commerce, the rate is quite low as well at 0.43. Usually 2 to 3% is industry standard. So we've got to make aware of what the goals are. Is it more about awareness, or is it more about getting a return on investment? And there's been a considerable growth in gains from emails, even though the customer base hasn't grown substantially. So that's quite good. That people obviously opening emails and responding and going straight to the website to purchase items. And so with the correlation, we can see on the graph here that that there's good growth for both years with users and new users. So we can see they kind of have a similar projecting going up, and so with that, it kind of shows that there's constant growth between the two of new users and users, and whether what the causation of that correlation could be more paid customers, or more users coming from paid search, and so it's going quite well there. The customer insights. One of them is the customers are spending more time reading email content. So if we look at the page session, and the conversion rate has doubled and created 4 times more revenue. So that's been real good. The 4 times more revenue from one year to the next. Less customers are accessing the website through social media channels. So but the revenue has grown. So obviously that should be looked at, how we can increase the customers and also keep that revenue growing as well, and what factors cause the better conversion rate. The paid search has generated most of the revenue, but the conversion rate is much higher than the organic search. So I suppose there's that that push to try and push the conversion rate up so we get a better return on investment. The revenue from referral, that's been very successful. 4 times more users and 20 times more revenue from the previous year. And that's been a real good conversion rate of 10%, which is above industry standard. And there's also been a considerable increase in conversions from organic search, and the rate has doubled from the previous year. So more people are likely to purchase than from last year. Recommendations I'd make is, what factors in the customer's journey are creating a low conversion rate. It could be a number of factors, like whether the campaign is being successful, whether or not it's an easy journey to make the purchase, and there's quite a few factors to look at with the funneling. So we could explore that kind of aspect and see if we can make the customers purchase rather than just leave the page and not worry about purchasing anything. And it'd be good to acquire an analytics system to distinguish the whole journey, to see where they're dropping out, or what keywords and stuff like that they're reacting to, just to get more of a kind of, I suppose, knowledge on what exactly the customers are doing when they're getting online and using search terms or going through social media. So it could be looking at like Google Analytics is a great system to look at, and also with social media to use their analytical systems to see the click-through rate. Yeah, and another, I suppose, with the customers, are they leaving products in the checkout? How many of our returning customers are returning customers? How many people are following up on? I mean, these kind of things can be worked out in an analytics system to find out what exactly is going on, and also to track the behaviour of customers across all the different platforms to see how they respond on each different platforms, and whether you have like different kind of campaigns to different platforms. Yeah, and also to collect all the customer data so we know exactly basically how often they go on the website, and get their contact information maybe through email campaigns, and also look at their social media behaviour. And I'd also maybe implement better marketing campaigns on social media. How can the conversion rate be improved? Do we do better landing pages? Kind of, to try and get to the bottom of how we can improve the funnel so that customers can make some actual purchases. And also to find the balance between paid search and organic search. You spend a lot of time on organic search with SEO and all that. It doesn't cost you money, but it costs you a lot of time. Where paid search can cost you a lot of money, but less time. So it's about finding that balance and trying to get a better return on investment with the ad spend. Especially, for example, you want to kind of make sure that you get at least a conversion rate of 2-3% on the ad when you're spending a lot of money trying to get in those customers. So with the privacy and ethics in regards to that, we always make sure that we include that our customers are always able to unsubscribe from emails if they want to consider it spam and leave it. That's fine. We always got to supply that option. And with our customers in Europe, to make sure that we're always compliant with the regular laws like the GDPR requirement. And if anyone wants their data, have access to their data, that we are able to give them that data if they request the information or they want to delete it. All right, thank you for watching my slide, and hope that you're able to get some insights on what I presented. Thank you.